Hello! In this video, we're going to go over replacing a drain. That's the drain fitting there that you would have got. Parts you're going to need is a primer, glue, some hose cutters, and a screwdriver. The drain's located right here, so what we're going to do is undo these screws at the bottom just to have this panel loosened off, and then loosen off this side panel as well to get access to the drain inside of the cabinet. Okay, once we have access to the drain, on the inside here there's a nut on the back side of the drain. We're going to loosen this nut off. Then we're going to come around with a front. This is a nut as well here. So once I have that nut loosened off, we can unthread that nut and it comes right through. Come back around here. Drain's glued onto the end there. Hose cutters. Cut the old drain off. Oh. Might get a little bit of water coming out. That'll be alright. Obviously don't do this while the tub is full. We'll have to drain it first. No, we put some glue, primer first, then the glue. Give it a bit of a rotation. Alright, now we'll have that nut backed off. Unthread the front nut. We're going to set that through. Front nut goes tight. Back nut, hand tight, your new drain is installed. Done. That's how you do it. Alright, now we're just going to go through attaching the hose and how the drain works. It's a cylinder style drain, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull it right out so it slides all the way out. Sometimes it's a little stiff and you might need some pliers to grab it to pull it all the way out. So once it's out, thread the cap off, and then we're going to take the garden hose and thread the garden hose on. Make sure that the garden hose has an O-ring or a gasket inside of there to seal. So once that's snug up, then we're just going to slide it back in to right there. Oh, hang on. We're just going to slide it in, and that's where it will drain. So it's off when it's all the way out, and then when we slide it into that position right there is when it will stop draining. And then when it slides all the way in, it's off as well. Okay, so now, see it's drained. Unthread the garden hose, put the cap back on, and then we'll just tuck it away. Now you'll see there's some water that drizzles out. That's normal, that's just residual water that's inside of the cylinder part when it comes out. So the inside of that cylinder has some water right now. Then when we press it back in, the water is going to dribble out for a little bit. It'll be a very small amount. It happens. That's the way that the mechanism works. Anyway, that's how you hook up the drain and drain it.